Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful Monday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 1196 of the 3+ Minutes of Planks Challenge. And as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts on my mind this morning. It's been about 4 years now that I've been single and celibate. And it's been a pretty interesting and honestly pretty incredible time of my life. I think I relied a lot on the company of women to make me happy. But ultimately, I think it was like an addiction. When you're not using these sort of relationships in the right way to build upon yourself, build upon the other person, as well as building into a relationship, it will not always end well. I recently saw a video with, who was it? Lenny Kravitz, one of the sexiest men alive. And I found out, at least at the time of the video, he'd been 9 years single and celibate because he was working through, I guess, sort of a similar thing to what I am. I have a few friends that I see struggling in those same situations, struggling with loneliness, depression, fear of not being in the next relationship and thinking that being in this relationship will solve all of their problems. It's not for me to judge or critique. To me, it's mostly an observation. They won't particularly find what they're looking for if they're not at first working on themselves. There is a purpose to singleness. There's a purpose to being alone. Not lonely or loneliness, but being alone. Just for me, it was finding myself and still finding myself in a truly authentic way. It's me understanding that when I get into the next relationship, I'll become a more fully formed man than what I was in my past. I hope that some of them are listening to this and it may help them in some way. I met a man a few months ago, actually, maybe about 6 months ago, who didn't understand where I was and was struggling, going through a divorce, sleeping from woman to woman. And ultimately, this crisis of the heart forced him to commit suicide. I like to think because he wasn't really truly tapping into him, running away from what is so obviously in front of you. The things that you work on truly authentically will build you into the man or woman you want and need to be. Anyway, those are my thoughts for today. As always, be blessed today and every day. Thank you for listening. Peace.